Alright guys, what is going on? Happy Thanksgiving. I sure hope nobody turned the volume up on their TV real loud.
Why? Because the music was loud?
Yeah. Alright guys. Mrs. MBG just wanted to stop by to say Happy Thanksgiving and I guess say hi to you guys.
Yeah, so. I can only hang out for a few minutes because I got mommy duties. But I wanted to pop on for a minute.
I still haven't eaten a cupcake yet.
They were delicious, Michael. My whole family was raving over how cute they were. And not a single person said it looked like poop.
I think he's trying to talk to you through TV.
Oh, he's so cute.
Michael's so cute trying to talk to you through the TV. Happy Thanksgiving, Polygons. MRPD, thank you. You like my shirt, bro? You hear him?
He said, yeah he likes your shirt.
Chris,
hi, I know you're watching me. Is mommy on TV?
Damn. The audience is like, hey, yo, what?
Our littlest is watching me on the television. He thinks he can talk to me through the TV.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Patrick Murphy, happy Thanksgiving, bro. JMR, he says happy Thanksgiving to all my Americans. Us Europeans don't celebrate. I hope you enjoy it though. Yeah, we'll be hanging out for a little bit. Well, I mean, I will be.
Yeah.
We just got back from our own Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, went to my parents' house.
Yeah.
It was good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Lots of food.
Whose bald head is better, yours or Kratos? I don't know. Maybe you guys can be the judge of that on this stream today. We'll see.
His head.
We hit our goal. Hats off.
Hats off. It's the new Thanksgiving tradition.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hats off to you.
Can you link us where you got that hat? I think I just bought it from Amazon.
You should really have like an Amazon
Yeah,
storefront.
I should have some kind of affiliate link.
Yeah.
You like the music? Yeah, I was searching for a good track. I'm like, this one's pretty good. It's pretty chill. I just wanted a chill, relaxing theme, you know? Angry Whale Watcher, happy Thanksgiving, man. I can't pronounce that name, but Jay. Joaquim? I think it's Joaquim.
Yeah.
Says happy Thanksgiving, so. MBG family. Thank you, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Am I late? No, not at all. It's only been 5 minutes.
I originally had it planned for like 6:30, but
we got home a little early.
Yeah. So let me see. Diego's talking about CD Projekt Red's earnings call.
Thanks, Mini Tom.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I know a lot of my viewers aren't US based, and so you may not celebrate Thanksgiving, but yeah, we pretty much do this every year. I've been doing this every year, just a kind of chill Thanksgiving hangout stream for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Perfect Image says word. All right.
Boss, really? He's already throwing a tantrum.
Orange Crush Gaming, a member for 66 months. It's a long time, saying happy Thanksgiving, MBG and Mrs. MBG. I got a question. Are you going to play Mafia the Old Country anytime soon? As my game of the year? Yeah, I hope to at some point. I don't know if it'll be soon, but playing through Ghost of Yotei again, and I'm playing Dying Like the Beast right now, but Mafia the Old Country is definitely on my list. I want to get to it at some point. So, Orange Crush Gaming, thank you for being a member for so long, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a super long time. He's got that OG badge.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Chris says, MBG, help. I went overboard with the Black Friday games and have no time to play them. Yeah, it's the problem, man.
It's a good problem to have.
You can have the money and the means to acquire all the games, but if you don't have the time, you know? He says, I am Portuguese. I love your content. Well, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate the content. Love to hear it. MBG, it's my birthday in 7 days. I'm turning 27. I'm getting older.
27
No.
is not old at all.
Darth Vader, no scream.
27 is not old.
Yeah. I'm 32 now, so. JMR is saying Mafia is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to get to it at some point. It's only $30. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, yeah. I'm assuming that's a Black Friday deal. I saw that Metal Gear Solid Delta was $30. I'm like, dude, what? So, anybody who's interested in Metal Gear Solid Delta, I mean, it's more than half off. Not bad.
And then they can play the online thing you've been doing.
Yeah. Am I going to be doing a Game Awards prediction stream? Yeah, at some point I am. At some point. Probably in December when it gets, probably like a day or two before the awards actually happen.
You have it on top chat again.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta fix it. On both of them.
Yeah, I'm not used to doing that. Alright.
He said happy obese day. That's not
Oh,
right.
yeah. Yeah, Mini-Tom, we'll wish you a happy early birthday. We'll do it now.
Yes, happy early birthday, Mini-Tom.
Where did you see the deal for MGS? I think I saw it on Amazon. I'll double check.
Yeah, Amazon has a lot of crazy deals right now. With Black Friday being tomorrow.
Yeah, MGS Delta for PS5 right now.
That's
on,
a steal.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's $30. Exactly $30 on Amazon. I don't know if that's everywhere, but at least on Amazon, that's what it is. How was Thanksgiving? It was good. It was good. JMR's on it. Banger deal. Ghosting You says his birthday's on December 7th.
Nice. Lots of birthdays coming up.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I ate so much and now I'm so tired.
Yeah, same. I have a big glass of eggnog. I got the nog.
Eggnog. He's out there talking about he wants some eggnog.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Well, I'm gonna go. Happy Thanksgiving.
We gotta go get our boy some nog.
Yeah. That what's it called? What's that brand? I just picked it up
Southern
from Walmart.
Comfort.
Southern Comfort. The vanilla spice one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. I really enjoy that. I'm noggin. We're
Yeah,
nogging it up.
All right, well, have fun. Not too much fun.
Alright. Whoa. Well, Mini-Tom, I mean, we'll have more Morning with the Misses episodes we'll be doing in the coming weeks. So she will return. Mrs. MBG will return. Kay says, happy Thanksgiving from Norway. By the way, how's the audio, guys? Is it good? Just making sure everything's in order. I probably should have asked that earlier. Ghetto God, what's going on, man? What's going on? You got the Elden Ring. Or you got Elden Ring with the DLC for $40. Also the Pulse earbuds for Black Friday. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of really good Black Friday deals on games right now. I was noticing. The audio sounds so crisp. Good. Good. Nice and crispy. That's how we like it. That's how we like it on our Thanksgiving 2025 stream. Sage Infinite, you're welcome, man. Thank you guys for viewing the content and for supporting. I always appreciate it. Is MGS... Oh, wait, by the way. How's the video quality? I mean, the lighting is darker, so it's going to look a little fuzzy because of that, but I meant to tell you guys that I thought I was streaming in 4K the last time I streamed. And every time I thought I was streaming in 4K for the times we did it, I thought I was. It turns out I wasn't. I had it enabled through Streamlabs to do 4K, and on YouTube it was registered as 4K, but it was not actually 4K because I did not set my camera to 4K because I was using the wrong USB cable. Hold on. So we're really going to start. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know how the quality is necessarily going to look at this exact moment because it's again, the lighting is low, and so the lower lighting will naturally create a more it's going to create a more fuzzy look. Well, I think we'll know on the next regular stream when the lighting is normal. You should be able to notice it. But I felt bad because on our last stream I was like, it's 4K guys, our stream's in 4K, so make sure you watch it in 4K, and it was just like not in 4K. It was still, it just looked, everybody was probably like, it looks exactly the same. I didn't realize I needed I needed to use the USB wire that came with my 4K camera, and the one I was using, it just wasn't. But yeah, we got the low lighting, the chill, smooth music. Gordon, you're saying came to the channel because of the blue box fiasco. Been a fan ever since. Well, thank you for that, man. I do appreciate it. Yeah, that was a crazy time, man. Those were some good times, some fun times. But, I do want to tell you guys, I recently had a conversation with you, a pretty in-depth conversation about the PlayStation Portal and my thoughts on it. And so I thought you guys would be interested to know. I will probably say this again on our next regular stream, whenever it is, but I'll talk to you guys about it now because I just came back from my in-laws, and I bought this thing. I bought a carrying case. I feel like such a nerd, dude. But this was on sale for Black Friday. It's a carrying case it's actually really nice. It was like $25 or something. And this thing's legit. Like, you could drop this and it would protect it. So it's pretty nice. It's got a flap for some, I don't know what this is for. But basically I have my Portal on the charging station right now. And yeah, and be nerd. I felt like a nerd. Like, dude, you see, I got like got my PlayStation Portal carrying case. I feel like a real nerd with this thing. But the thing is, when I was thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna take the Portal to my in-laws and try it. And I was thinking, like, well, I gotta carry a bunch of stuff. We got like some food we're bringing over, and I'm like, how am I gonna move this thing without damaging it or something? Like, I'm actually like afraid, like, this, it's pretty large. The Portal's pretty large. So I bought this case, and I was actually able to fit the earbuds in there too. I don't know how many of you guys had these. They're pretty nice. And so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, it's my work briefcase. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try to get the whole experience. And I'm happy to report to you guys that, man, it was awesome. Like, I get it now. Now I've been using the Portal a little bit at home, and it's been okay. But really, the experience I had with it tonight is what really solidified it as like, oh yeah, like, now I get, this is a portable PS5. So, I'm over my in-laws. I connect it to the internet. I made sure my PS5 was in rest mode. My PS5 Pro, I have it, wired in with an Ethernet cable. And I boot it up, or I connect to the internet. I boot it up. It connects to my PlayStation 5, and it's just a PS5, dude. Like, I'm sitting there on the sofa, my in-laws. I played some Ghost of Yotei. I played some. I even experimented, and I'm like, I'm going to install a couple of games because I know it's installing on my PS5 at home. So I installed Helldivers, which I have digitally. What else do I have digitally? I actually installed Skate again. I stopped playing it, but I was like, I'm just gonna experiment and try these games out. And I was playing them, and I'm like, dude, this is awesome. Like, this is near flawless. Now, luckily, my in-laws, they have good internet, and it's safe to say that if it wasn't for them having good internet, the experience would have been non-existent. But because the internet was good, I'm like, dude, I'm sitting here and I'm playing my PS5. And I really wanted to take it to the next level to see, okay, like how legitimate is this right now? Like how good can this experience be? So I connected the earbuds, the Pulse Explorer earbuds, I think is what they're called. And my buddy was online. He was playing Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I started playing it at the dinner table. I just whipped it out, I'm like, don't mind me, guys. I'm just going to play my PS Portal. I put the case on the table in front of everybody and opened it like it was a briefcase. It was a really special moment. That didn't really happen. But my buddy, he was playing Metal Gear Delta Fox Hunt, the multiplayer. So I invited him to a party. He joined. I had the earbud in. And I only had one in one ear. And we played like 4 or 5 matches. And there was like a little bit of latency, a natural input lag slightly, but I'm compensating for it. And it was great, dude. Like, I'm like, this is really, I was just impressed. I really was, where it was just a cool experience to be able to, actually have a genuine, real use case where, we're all hanging out, we're chilling, we're all lounging, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm able to just play PS5 basically. I'm like, that's awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because we've been talking a lot about the PlayStation Portal, but I told you guys that I have yet to experience it, like using it outside of the home. And for me, that was the real test. Because, if I'm going to just use it around the house, it's like, yeah, whatever. I'll use it around the house. It's not going to feel as good, I guess, because I know, like, I can just play the PS5 normally usually like whenever I want. So, experiencing it out there in the wild, so to speak. And it's cool. I really like it. I like the idea that if there's ever a time where I gotta go, not that I travel, but, anytime I'm just, like, not home and it calls for it, where it's like, there may be, some occasions where you can use this thing. And I was just impressed. I was very impressed with it. So just figured I'd give you guys a little update on that. Angry Whale Watcher, you're saying, I love the Portal. I play a lot of old RPGs on it. Yeah, well, see, that's what's crazy to me, dude, is like, I was expecting, because I was trying to play a multiplayer game on the Portal, I was expecting it to be, especially because I'm not at home, I was expecting it to be awful, just unplayable, and it wasn't. Like, again, I'm not trying to say it was exactly the same as if I was playing it at home, natively on the PS5 Pro. Again, there is a little bit of latency, a little bit of input lag, but it was so minute, where it's like, this is very easy to compensate for. And I kept joking around with my buddy where every time I got a kill when we were playing Fox Hunt, every time I like took somebody out, I'm like, you just got wrecked by somebody playing this on a Portal, man. So it was pretty good. Mini Tom, yeah, I don't want to oversell it. I'm not trying to sell anybody on it. I'm just saying, like, it's one of these things where I'm probably not going to use it that often. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to use it every day. But the few times that I have used it since I picked it up, just the other night, I didn't really feel like playing in here. And again, Mrs. MBG, she was playing her game on the PS5 in the living room. So I was like, all right, I'll just grab the Portal. And I booted it up, and I'm just playing some Dying Light, chilling on the sofa. I'm like, this is cool. I like it. I just like... I was skeptical of it, like I think a lot of people were, and I still don't think it's going to be for everybody necessarily, but yeah, it is true. I actually think my in-laws may have better internet than I do or something, or at least Wi-Fi, because my experience over there was like flawless, to whereas even when I try to play the Portal here, sometimes the connection can be a little bit, iffy, I guess. And so you're saying, I told you the Portal comes in clutch during family events, MBG. Yes, where's this thing been my whole life? Now I'm going to be excited to go to family events. Just going to bring my little PlayStation briefcase with me. No, but really, it is it's almost like shit. Now I have an excuse to use the portal. Now I'm excited. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit more excited than I normally would be to go out today, because I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to try this out. I want to see, and I was ready for it to be awful or to just not work at all. So I was impressed. I was. Portal's a nice little device. And I will say that when it was working, there was like this one moment when I was using it, and I'm like, I can totally. It makes complete sense why Sony's like, we're going to make a portable PlayStation 6 or a portable, like a native portable PS5. I'm like, yeah, you have to do that, because this is too good. And I also want to tell you guys, like, I had this thing running for like nearly 3 hours, and I had it at 100% battery life. By the time I was done, I even walked away to go eat dinner and, hang out for a little while, and I just put it in the case without turning it off. So the screen was still on and it was just running. The battery, I think the lowest it got to was like 62%. So it didn't even get to 50% after like multiple hours of use. And I'm like, and I had the brightness turned all the way up. I'm like, that's impressive. I like it. You go out to work a few days every week, so yeah, I mean, it might be worth it. Again, Mini Tom, the only thing is you really just gotta, if you are planning on using it in a specific place that you go to, you just gotta make sure you know if there's good internet there or not. If there isn't good internet, then it's like, yeah, I don't know. I like it could end up being like a non-existent experience. Is the UI different, like the main screen on the Portal? It kind of is. So, like, if you boot it up, it gives you a menu that's different from the PS5. It literally has like a portal circle, and you have limited options. You can check the internet connections or see where you can connect to. You can adjust the brightness of the screen. You can, I think, engage with PlayStation Plus, if I'm not mistaken. You can do stuff like that, but it's basically just to kind of, I want to say too, like, something that nobody told me about the Portal that I wasn't aware of, and I don't know, I'm just kind of a nerd when it comes to some of this stuff, is that like it has like different music, like menu music, which I was surprised about. I'm like, I didn't know that. Like, I know that things like the PlayStation Portable, the original PSP, the PlayStation Vita, they all have like distinct different menu music. I didn't know the Portal did too. And I like it. I'm like, this is great. I had no idea. So that was just like a nice little bonus. I thought it was going to be the same as the PS5. But I always like that, because I feel like Sony always nails like the different type of music or kind of like the ambient sound when you boot up their PlayStation devices. So it's really cool. Yeah, the Portal's a really cool device, and I'm glad I got one. I am. I mean, I paid $170 for it, or $180, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this thing, for that price, this thing is kind of a beast. It can be a useless beast if you don't have good internet, but as long as you have a good internet connection, it's a beast. And I am surprised, man. I am. I'm pleasantly surprised by how good the experience has been so far. I was like kind of worried, like I was gonna really not like it and be like, I was actually mostly afraid I wasn't gonna like the feel of it. That it was just gonna feel too cumbersome or different than just playing on the PS5. And it is different, but it really, the transition is very smooth. It is. You miss the PSP days? Yeah, the PSP days. Good times. Good times, man. You can buy it now, the Midnight Black version, £179 on Amazon in the UK. Yeah, I don't know how long the Black Friday deal is going to last for, but I think this is the first time. I could be wrong, but I think it's the first time it's been on sale. PlayStation music is like elevator music. It's so relaxing. It's really nice. Yeah. Like, I'm actually thinking about like downloading the Portal music or whatever and using it in maybe like some of my videos or like the 5-minute waiting screen for my streams. That's great. I'm glad she said that, Prolific. Yeah. I'll never look at my mustache the same way again. Damn, bro. I mean, yeah, you can use your phone for remote play. Sony should sell the PS5 with black plates by default. Yeah, I've seen some people say that. I'm surprised that they still haven't done different covers for the PS5 Pro. I think they did for Ghost of Yotei, but that's about it. Like, you can't buy official PlayStation black plates for the Pro. And I don't know why. It just seems like maybe they just think it's not worth it. I need a Dutch mantle mustache. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know what that is. Well, guys, how was your Thanksgiving? For those who celebrate, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat anything good? Orange Crush Gaming, you sold your Portal. I'm assuming you sold it because it just wasn't getting use. I mean, I've encountered a couple of people who were telling me that they bought it and it just wasn't for them. Oh, Mantel. I said mantle. It's Mantel. I need a Dutch Mantel mustache. Yeah, you're not the first person I've run into, Orange Crush Gaming, that said that they got rid of their Portal. Just wasn't for them. And that's fair. I mean, it is one of those things where, it seems like it looks really cool. And if it's just one of these things where it's like, actually, I have no use for it, or maybe it just doesn't work with your internet or something. MRPD, you're saying I sold mine because the lag wasn't bearable. Now I'm thinking it's because my router Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi 5 and not 6. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could have something to do with your router. I've had a couple of issues. I had to move my router. I think for me, my experience, the first time I went to go play it was hindered because I think it was just the proximity of where I am in my living room, sitting at like the very end of my living room on the chase part of the sofa, and we have the router across the house, and Big MP comes in. What a surprise. Big MP comes in, he drops 5 membership gifts for you guys. He's here for the Thanksgiving stream. He wouldn't miss the Thanksgiving stream. Most of my regulars are not here right now. They must be eating turkey. That's my assumption. But Big MP, thank you so much for that, buddy. Let me
Thank you. Appreciate
it's really
it.
loud. Thank you. I do appreciate the membership gifts, man. Let me add that to the goal here. Good stuff. Good stuff. W's in the chat for Big MP. Ryan says big dubs. You tried to like it, you just don't like the streaming factor of it and the delay of it. You'll wait for the dedicated handheld. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're somebody who tried the Portal and that's the reason why you didn't like it, the dedicated handheld is going to be for you. For sure. And that's fair too, Daniel. You're saying you're at home most of the time, you don't have much of a use for it. Oh, yeah, hold on. I forgot to do that. I should have. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. There we go. Hat of. Wait, no. Hat OFD. Hat off. There we go. Dude, that looks so crazy instead of member goal. Just hat off. But yeah, I mean, we don't have to hit the goal. It's not imperative. It's not imperative that I take my hat off. But, It's like a bit of a tradition we do on the channel every Thanksgiving. You know, if we hit the goal, I'll take the hat off. I grew my hair out for you guys. I'm just kidding. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I did not grow my hair out. I shaved my head. MBG, you think MBG logs into his router and makes setting changes to add port forwarding to a device? No, I don't do that. Wouldn't that be considered like opening ports or something? My cousin used to do that. And he would always tell me to do it. I'm like, nah, bro. When was the last time I took it off? The last time I took my hat off on my stream was last Thanksgiving. I believe it was last Thanksgiving. I don't think it was Christmas. 100 members and we play Mind's Eye? Oh, gee, brother, dude. A December stream. 500 members, we play and finish Mind's Eye. I'm hiding my dreads. Yeah, the hat stitched my head. Oh, you know what though? I was gonna like wear 2 black hats and then like at some point be like, all right, I'm taking it off, and I take it off and it's just another black hat under. I have another black hat, but I feel like it would be too obvious. It would be too obvious. Like if you were looking at me wearing 2 black hats, you would know I'm wearing 2 black hats. Like the joke would be ruined well before it actually I attempted to pull it off. And we have Kate, I don't 4481. Not Kate, Cat. I'm sorry. It's Kit Kat, right? Kit Kat. Kit Kat. I'm clearly having a stroke on this Thanksgiving stream. But anyway, a member for 18 months saying happy Thanksgiving, MBG. Gonna get a protein overload with turkey and steak tonight. You're having steak. Steak for Thanksgiving. I like it. Yeah, why don't we do steak for Thanksgiving? Like, why isn't that like a staple? I think it's Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Well, thank you for being a member for so long, for 18 months. I like the idea of eating steak, though. We had turkey, but we also had ham. So my father-in-law, he smoked a ham. And it turned out really good. What the hell was that? Saying you love your PlayStation 5 Pro, though. Horizon Forbidden West on the Pro is amazing. Yeah, did you guys see some of those trending posts on Twitter about Horizon? Dude, Horizon Forbidden West is currently in the process of getting roasted. Did I have a cigar? No, I did not have a cigar. Really, the cats, that was Boss? That was the cats battling. That's what that sound was? Wow. It sounded like somebody like smashed into the door. Or like slammed it. I'm like, what the hell was that noise? This damn pussy fight going on outside. I don't need this. Dude, my cats, I slept in like an hour and a half later than I normally do today. My cats were going crazy. Because one of the first things I do is feed them when I wake up. So their food was like an hour and a half late. They were going crazy. Boss exploded through the cat flap. Gee, I wonder why. No, I agree with you, Gothmog. The Horizon mobile game looks good. It looks good. And we have Kit Kat. Kit coming in with another 5 memberships gifted. Kit Kat, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you keeping that little member train going there. And that does bring us up to 10 members on the night on this Thanksgiving stream. I mean, look, we're far away from the goal, but if we hit it, I will take my hat off. All right? I'm okay if we don't. I'm okay not taking my hat off. I'm used to wearing the hat. All right? So there's no pressure. I mean, I want the member gifts too, though. You know, like it's a double-edged sword here. But Key Cat, thank you so much for that. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. And I'll give you. There you go. There you go. Really, Luna's smacking the shit out of Boss. Dude, Boss has like anxiety from her. He's like constantly licking his arm or his it's almost like he's licking his chest. I know that sounds so weird. 100 for the mullet, 50 for hat off, 100 for the mullet. Joshua says, I'm giving thanks. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of the things, too, that it's usually one of the things I try to focus on when I do this stream is thanking you guys, right? It's not the end of the year yet. We still have all of December, but, you know, it is Thanksgiving, and that is the time we're supposed to give thanks, and I, you know, just want to hang out with you guys and thank you for everything you've done for me. And as I say that, though, we have Angry Whale Watcher coming in. He drops a single gift for you guys. So Angry Whale Watcher's keeping it going. Thank you for that, buddy.
Appreciate it.
I'll add that to the counter. I'm thankful for the community we have. I'm thankful for this channel. You know, it's been a tough year. I think for a lot of people, most people. Certainly been a tough year. But, man, it's kind of crazy because I've been talking to you guys about time, and it's flying. Like, it's really weird. Feels like just yesterday was January. And here we are. It's about to be December. So 2025, for as tough as it was, it flew by as well. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm older now and my perception of time is different. They say when you get older, time goes by quicker. But yeah, certainly have to thank you guys for everything you've done for the channel, the community, my family. You know, I always talk to you guys about how, and it's no joke, like I can only do what I do here because of you guys. So even though, you know, we're in a strange period of time, I guess you could say, when it comes to the gaming industry and what's going on. You know, we have a lot of great people here that still show up, still hang out, still support. And I appreciate it. I really do. Generic White Male, happy Thanksgiving, bro. MRPD says, I'm at the gym right now listening to you, and I'm so thankful for all these baddies here right now. Giving me a surge of energy to work out harder, bro. No joke. Thank you for sharing. MRPD took time out of his workout sesh. He stopped mid-workout. I was like, you know what? I'm feeling it, man. I gotta let MBG in his chat know. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're having a good workout, MRPD. He's not kidding. He's very thankful. Will says, I'm thankful for PlayStation beating Xbox. Well, that's good, Will. That's good. I agree, Wes. The year went by so quick. It really did. It went by very quick. You need to reset with your perception of time, and Big MP comes in. Big MP coming in again, dropping another 5-bomb for you guys. Let's get some W's in the chat for Big MP. He's doing some lifting for the community right now. You love to see it. He's bringing us up to 16, guys. He's bringing us up to 16. He's going to try to do it. He's going to try to do it. He's going to help us out. Thank you for that, man. And what soundbite should I give Big MP? Let me see here. Oh yeah, here we go. Yo, that's MRPD at the gym right now. That's absolutely MRPD at the gym. I really hope he wasn't under the bench when I played that soundbite. It ain't just you, MBG. Time seems accelerated. Sage Infinite is like, yo, why is time accelerated, man? What's going on out here? It's CERN. CERN. It's CERN, bro. Big MP says whole match specifically Joshua Reese. Joshua Reese, drop a 50 bomb right now. Do it. How have I not made that a soundbite yet? Oh my god. I'm disappointed in myself. I really am. I was going to make the I Am the Law a soundbite, but there's music playing in the background. So I'm like, I don't think I could do that one. Yo, Schmidt's talking to MRPD's like, train for you, not the baddies. Yo, MRPD a simp? Schmidt, what are you trying to say, bro? It's Thanksgiving. Wait, Schmidt, aren't you German? You're German, right? Do you have a German accent? Well, I mean, you have a German accent, then. Do you have, like, a really thick German accent? Because now I'm going to read it that way. I'm going to read everything you say in that way, in my head. He does. That's awesome. I mean, I'm part German. I don't know, like, how much German I am. I just know my father was part German. So, I'm also Italian. What else am I? I think I'm, like, part Cherokee Indian? Like, Native American? I don't know. Have you seen the video of DS2 going around of the secret cutscene of what happens when you rest beside the coffin? It's effing foul. I have not. No, what MRPD? I have not seen. This is real? This is in the game? JMR says I'm mostly Irish, I think. I know Mrs. MBG is very Irish. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. MBG has always talked about that. Oma and Opa. No, but MRPD, that cutscene you're talking about, I haven't seen that. I'm going to have to look into that. That's awesome. People are still finding secrets in Death Stranding 2. That's good stuff. That is the good stuff. Yeah, it's weird. I'm on Twitter all the time. I'm just like my mustache for you there. Gotta get that knock. This is supposed to be a wholesome stream. It's gonna turn into a curse stream. It's gonna be a curse stream. Oh yeah, it is. MBG Mr. Worldwide. I see you got Prison Mike as your picture. That's cursed, bro. You're playing Astrobot again? And the challenges have worn out your DualSense? It's DualSense torture, bro. And Big MP in the chat is saying, he says he'll drop a 5 for any membership, even if it's 1. Does anybody else get the sense that he wants me to take my hat off? Big MP's here, he's like, bro, I gotta see the dome. I wonder how shiny it's gonna look. Well, there you go, guys. Big MP is telling you that apparently he'll drop a 5 for any memberships you guys drop, even if it's 1. So he's not playing around. He's not playing around. Schmidt says, dude, I don't know how to do a German accent. For a split second, I was going to attempt to read your super chat in a German accent. Hold on. Maybe I can do this for Schmidt, though. Let's see if I can make something happen for Schmidt. For myself. And Schmidt also drops a membership gift. Schmidt, thank you for that, buddy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I want to see if I can enable TTS with a German accent, though. I might be able to. Well, I should be able to. Oh wait, but you don't have an accent. You're saying my English. I probably should have read it first. Hold on. My English is pretty good, but because I visited an English private school for 4 years in Germany, I like to watch English content to keep the language. Oh no, he says I have no accent. Okay, well I'm doing it anyway, Schmidt. I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it for me. I want to believe this is what you sound like. Well, what's weird is like, I don't know. Let's see. Where's German? I know they have German here somewhere. Here we go. Hans. Oh, okay. Hans. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save it. Let's see. Let's see if this works. It's not working. Don't deny this. Don't deny me this. Why isn't it working? Hold on. Okay, I think I got it now. Here we go.
Ed Schmidt GT donated 5 euros through Super Chat. My English is pretty good because I visited an English private school for 4 years in Germany. I like to watch English content to keep the language.
Schmidt, thank you for your super chat, bro. That's how I hear you now. That is you. That is your voice. That's Schmidt's voice. I love it. It's cursed. They have other German ones too. Let's see. They also have Daniel. I don't know. Wait, hold on, Schmidt. Maybe you're more of a Daniel.
Ed Schmidt GT donated 5 euro through Super Chat. My English is pretty good because I visited an English private school for 4 years in Germany. I like to watch English content to keep the language.
I do wonder which one you sound more like. Schmidt, you would know better than me. And Big MP comes in. He drops another 5 for you guys. Big MP dropping another 5 bomb. He was true to his word. He said that even if you drop a single gift, he's apparently going to drop 5 for you. So, Big MP, thank you so much for that, buddy. He's doing heavy lifting today. And that brings us up to 22. So we're almost halfway there. Thank you. It is still cursed, yeah. It's absolutely still cursed. Big MP, thank you, buddy. Garrett, what's going on, man? Happy Thanksgiving. I mean, yeah, I had a pretty big meal. Like, I'm still pretty full. I'll probably still be hungry tonight, though. What other ones do they have here? What's the most cursed one? I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. All right, so I do have TTS enabled. Feel free to drop memberships, but feel free to drop super chats too. I don't know what it's going to sound like. I apologize in advance. I do. Garrett's about to eat potatoes. I think I'm on a little bit of a delay here. Hold on. There we go. Wait, Joshua, what are you saying? Who knows what will happen? Joshua says you still got more of those 5s, Big MP. What happened to your PlayStation Showcase 2020 reaction live stream? I like watching it from time to time because we don't get such showcases anymore. I wanted to watch it today, but I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's still up or not. I'm gonna have to check because I had a big thing happen in my channel where basically I had to scrub all the copyrighted content because it was giving me a bit of a problem where I racked up so many copyrights over the years that I think it was impacting my my monetization and like my ad revenue and stuff. So some of those streams, here's the thing though, it shouldn't be a problem for streams going forward because YouTube now gives me the ability to like remove all these copyrights. It takes a long time. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty annoying. Like for example, my stream from either opening night live or Gamescom, one or the other, like I'm still removing copyrights from it. So it takes a long time, but that option is there now. So I'm sorry about that, gamer dude. It's weird. I didn't realize people go back and watch some of these older streams. I didn't realize that. All right. I wish I could hear it. You know, I'm playing this background music, but I can't even hear it. I can't even hear it. You guys can hear it, but I can't. We need a Mark Cerny TTS ASMR. Yeah, I don't know how to get like a Mark Cerny voice.
シュミットタグッドドネーテッドにユーロスルースーパー社ハッピーサンクスギビングホープヨールハドサムグッドフード JAA
Damn, Schmidt. Well, turns out he's not really German. Dude, that sounded crazy, bro. These, there's got to be a voice in here that sounds like Mark. He's like, that's not what I expected. He expected German, and he got Japanese woman. Well, it happens sometimes. Schmidt, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. He's like, I'm not mad. I like Japan. That's good. That's good. Neo, happy Thanksgiving, man. Metroid Prime 4 releases next week. Eventually we're going to get a Switch 2. Eventually we will. I don't know when exactly. I know that Mrs. MBG's she's waiting for Animal Crossing or a sequel to it. Sounds like LA noir music a little bit. Neo says, currently cooking with my mom. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Enjoy your day. Thank you, Neo. Yeah, when it comes to the Switch 2, I mean, I'm still not sold on it, mainly because I'm just not a Nintendo player, you know? There isn't like anything I'm waiting for. I know that eventually down the line, we'll have a Nintendo Switch 2 in the house. I know Mrs. MBG is going to have certain games she wants to play on it. Animal Crossing, like a sequel to it, that'll probably be the one that does it. And I'll probably end up engaging and interacting with a Switch 2 at some point. You know? But But yeah, it's just not something that I'm like, yeah, I want to switch to. I'm excited for it. I want to play it. I'm just not, you know, I haven't been into Nintendo since I was like 9 or 10 years old. Are they doing anything for Black Friday, by the way, Nintendo? Please get Donkey Kong. I heard Donkey Kong's really good. Early Bud, happy Thanksgiving, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thanksgiving. Just at times, not in a bad way. Wish we got an LA Noire sequel in Chicago or New Orleans or somewhere like that. Even a modern day one would be cool. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten like a like an LA Noire remaster, or at least I don't think we did. Right? I don't think there's ever been a remaster of LA Noire. Has there been? I never played it. That's why I'm saying that. Like, I've wanted to play it. It's weird, though, because I feel like... I don't know, I feel like LA Noire could have been, like, a big franchise for Rockstar, but... I don't know. There was just that one game and... nothing else. You wish we could send super voice chat donations? Oh, you mean, like, it'd be like Arnold reading it? Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's a thing. I tried looking into it before. I couldn't find anything. I can't say your name. I think it's like Firkin? I don't know if I'm saying... I don't know what your name is, but you're saying happy Thanksgiving, MEG. Hope you had an awesome day today. Well, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Hope your day is going well. Oh, you mean... You know what's weird, Josh, is I don't think you guys would be able to do it, but I saw that there's like this YouTube feature that is not available on my channel, but I've seen it on other like really big channels where you can leave voice replies in comments. So like you can respond to somebody's comment with a voice reply. And as far as I'm aware, that's not available on my channel. But man, it'd be a hell. Could you imagine if people could leave voice comments on videos? You know that's going to happen in the future. That's 100% going to be a thing. So maybe when that day comes, Joshua, we'll be able to figure it out, you know? We'll figure out how to do something. Give you guys a voice. I don't know though. We get people like Rich Rod in here. I gave Rich Rod a voice, and it was a mistake. It's mostly a mistake. Some people like it. It would escalate very, very quickly. Yeah. I mean, it's like TTS is one thing. TTS, but the idea of like people being able to actually leave pre-recorded messages that you can just play. Oh man. How would I even do that? Because that's pretty interesting. I didn't think of that. So it wouldn't be like live call-in, but it would be like basically like you would pay to leave a voice message, and then I would play that voice message. Super video chats. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a program or something for that. That's actually a pretty good idea. But I'm just not sure that it currently exists. Or I don't know if it exists in a compatible way with YouTube. But that's a pretty good idea. Yo, Timothy Mountain comes in on this Thanksgiving Day stream and says, "What happened to Abandoned?" That's what he says. Wait, perfect image. How can you? Joshua's getting excited. He says, "Let's do it." Oh, you want to do the blue box thing? No, dude. It's over. It's been over. Perfect image is like, "You can. I can show you." Is there like a website or something? Or a name of a website? 500 members in MBG. MBG calls Hassan again. Could you imagine that? It's not even an interview, dude. It's not even an interview. I was waiting for okay, so I guess the TTS didn't work for some reason. But we have Soyu, aka Mr. Hamster. Mr. Hamster's been here for the longest time. Says, "Happy Thanksgiving, MBG. I'm playing Death Stranding 2. Well, I love to hear that, Mr. Hamster. I love to hear that. How are you enjoying it? Death Stranding 2 is my game of the year. I hope you're enjoying it. It's an incredible game. What better way to spend Thanksgiving? Good stuff. Thank you for the super chat as well, Mr. Hamster. Dude, Josh really wants to do it. Josh, you're making me nervous. Google Voice. Schmidt, you're out. It's 1 a.m. where you are. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks for showing some support. It's good stuff, Schmidt. Get some good sleep. He's going to wake up tomorrow with a Japanese accent. He's not going to know what happened. MBG, have you heard that Liquid Swords is going to reveal their next GTA style game in December? No, I'm not even sure who that is. A GTA style game? You can use Google Voice and capture it. But the thing that I don't understand is like people could send, I guess they could send that to me, but I can't do that for free technically because it would completely destroy the value of a super chat. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't know. I think YouTube should build something in. They should build something in. Yeah, I do. I have 3 cats. I have a tuxedo cat. His name is Boss. I have a black cat. Her name is Luna. She's the youngest. And I have I forget, what was it? Chartreuse? I forget what Leia is. It's like a gray cat. Yeah, her name's Leia. Oh, you're saying I can monetize it? 5 membership donos and MBG plays a Google Voice message. That's okay. Okay, you might be on something there. Josh is cooking right now. He's like, I got it. I know how to make this work. That's pretty good. I'm so scared. I'm terrified, bro. I'm terrified. So like the Google Voice business phone number and systems. Oh, a professional grade phone plan that's easy to use. Stay connected and save time with a flexible cloud phone system for individuals and businesses of all sizes. Your voice line works on mobile devices, laptops, and supported desk phones, so you can stay connected at work, home, or on the go. You can even make and receive calls directly in Gmail. Easy to manage, trusted. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know about this, dude. It's tempting, but I'm so scared. Do you know how trolled I would get, dude? I mean, I guess I would be able to, to screen it beforehand, you know? But, geez, man, that sounds... It sounds great, but scary at the same time. Somebody's gonna be screaming at me. I'm just imagining somebody calling in and being like, you know what, MBG? I really got something to say to you, you son of a bitch. And I'm just like, oh, man. You know what, though? It could be the greatest thing I ever do on the channel. MBG, do you think Neil Druckmann and Haley Gross aren't as involved with The Last of Us HBO Season 3 because they might be starting to write The Last of Us 3 with Intergalactic? Maybe heavy into development? I don't know. I mean, I will say that Neil Druckmann, he did say that the reason why he wasn't going to be involved was because he has to focus on what he's doing in the gaming sphere. You know, he's got a lot of responsibility. He's producing another single-player game that's been in development at Naughty Dog, so I don't know what's going on with The Last of Us 3. I think The Last of Us 3 is going to come eventually. Try it in a members lounge as a test. I mean, maybe. I didn't know about Google Voice. I had no idea what this... I don't know how much it is. I didn't know, yeah. So plans. So let me see what their plans are. Oh, it's not that bad. Starter. Get voice only, $10 a month. For one user, a single phone number for all your devices with call forwarding, available in the US, unlimited domestic calling, US texting. So, okay, it would be domestic only then. So anybody who's listening internationally would not be able to call in. Maybe that's for the best. No offense, but like I would feel bad if people were like calling in and like I have no idea what you're saying. You know? Voicemail transcription. Three-way calling. Oh, hold on. They have a premier plan. Check this out. They have a premier plan for $30. Unlimited international billing. Locations. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. I thought that I read that wrong the first time. I thought that was international calling, not billing. Automatic call recording. Automatic call recording, though. Hold on. I might need that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how this stuff works. People will definitely say stuff to get you banned. Well, that's the big, yeah. Like, that's the main reason I don't think I would do it, is because I think for every one person that's like, this is cool, I really want to send an actual message to MBG, there's going to be 5 people who are like, oh, I'm gonna ruin this guy's day. And I just would have to question, like, is this really worth it? But, yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see. So you could do a call me, leave a message, and drop 5 memberships, and I'll play your message. Yeah, I mean, if we screened it, yeah, there's always one. In this case, probably 5. But if we screened it, it would probably be fine. They aren't involved because their shit in production picked up on it. Pedro Pascal asked the bum if he likes art. Maybe the other actor had things to say about Neil. Damn. Oh yeah, that story. I heard that one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with The Last of Us HBO. And Stephen Family Leon comes in out of nowhere on Thanksgiving, our Thanksgiving stream, and he drops 20 member gifts for you. He wants me to take my hat off. Uh-oh, guys. I think I'm going to have to increase the goal to 100. Steven wants me to take that off. He just dropped 20 membership gifts for you guys. And boy, oh boy, he's like, I'm always here. I'm always here, MBG. Well, Steven, thank you so much for that, man. Holy shit. That's extremely generous of you, Steven. Extremely kind. You've been a huge supporter of the channel. And that brings us up to 42, guys. So it's getting real. It's getting real right now. So yeah, by the way, if you just got gifted a membership from Steven or any of the ones that Big MP dropped earlier, make sure you, when we're done this stream today, go check out some of the members content. We're going to have more members content coming up, more episodes of Morning with the Misses, more members lounges, stuff of that nature, reaction member streams. And Big MP comes in and drops another 5 for you guys. Big MP's dropping 5 bombs today. So Steven dropped 20. Big MP drops another 5. Guys, I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. It's at 47 now. Uh-oh. Mrs. MBG says, go watch Morning with the Misses. Big MP, thank you for that. Why isn't it playing the... hold on. Oh, I think it's delayed. I'm going to read the super chat that I just got from Armani. But I'm going to give it a second. Because I think it's running on a bit of a delay here. I'm trying to see if the TTS is working. Steven says I start some stuff. Steven, how was your Thanksgiving, man? We had a pretty good Thanksgiving overall. I was telling people earlier about the PlayStation Portal. I was using it over at my in-laws. It was a good time. And Steven drops another 5 for you guys. Steven's like, we gotta see the dome. Yo, Josh is getting a little too excited. Steven says, hat off now. Hats off to you guys. Well, unfortunately, guys, we just ran out of time. Sorry. Turns out 7:15 p.m. was exactly the cutoff for the stream. I'm just kidding. I'll take it off. Steven, you're saying same old day, cleaning the house. I hear you, man. Yeah, I don't know. Thanksgiving is a fine holiday, but it always feels like a prelude to Christmas, you know? It's like the appetizer, not the entree. Christmas is the entree. But with Steven dropping another 5, that brings us to 52, and it's time. It's time.
Armani Colmen 9810 donated $5 through Super Chat. The Game Award Season 14 days can't wait to see Rise of Hydra that's fit. Also see a Venom game maybe.
Armani, what? What did you just say, Armani? Hold on, I think I picked the 100 members and it's MGS wig. All right, hold on. Armani, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it sounded like that. Here's what we'll do. Hold on. We'll do where the hell is it? I've lost track of everything. Hold on. Armani, no, it's not. I was just kidding, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. So we'll do what should we do? Yeah, we'll do mullet on. Should we do mullet on if we hit 75? I think we'll just keep it at that. It's time to take the hat off, though. Although before I take the hat off, I do have to fix that TTS because that was not good. That was really bad. All right, guys. Thank you for getting us to 50 members. I'm taking the hat off. There you go. That's it. That's all you get. That's all I'm doing. That's what 50 memberships gets you. I'm just kidding. The dome. Oh, dude, look at that shine. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Now I match Kratos in the background. I need a bigger beard. I can't do the Kratos face. But there you go. Hats off to you guys. Hats off to this community. Timothy Mountain is like, yo. No, really, who needs a hairline? Professor X? Just call me Charles. No. Don't go with the Megamind shit. No Megamind. No Megamind. Look at that shine, though, man. My God, it's so shiny. Why is it that shiny? Flex real quick. I'm not flexing. Mr. Clean. Sage Infinite. He's like, rise up. Bald gang. Yo, shut up, Joshua. Joshua, weren't you here last year saying the same thing? Wait, he's bald? I wonder how many bald men are here right now, though. For real. I should just start streaming like this. To be honest, I don't know why. I think I just keep wearing my hat because it's like, yeah, we'll just make it a thing annually. Hats off to you guys. I'm bald too, MBG. We got that extra testosterone. That's what we want to tell ourselves. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah, no, seriously, thank you guys. We hit 52 members, which is huge. So thank you for that, Steven. Thank you for dropping like 25 gifts, and Big MP's been dropping gifts. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got Baldy over here. Let's see, Mrs. MBG wants me to flex. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing no flexing tonight. You know, there's my flex. I don't know. I got some. What is the hell is on my? I will do some chest reveal, huh? Is that what you guys want next, huh? Chest hair reveal? Steven says, you know I got you. I appreciate that, man. Tony Fitz says I'm clinging on to mine. Did you guys see that post from John Cena on Twitter where he's like standing with his doctor, I guess, that did the procedure for his hair? And it's cool because like he embraces it and he's like open and honest that he's getting like hair transplants. But the amount of images that people were posting of like what he would look like bald, he seems like it looked pretty cool if he was bald. But people also saying like, bro, how are you gonna rob us of this? How are you gonna rob us of a bald John Cena? I don't know, it was funny. And then there were a lot of people in the reply saying, I can't see you. Where are you? Look, I'm looking extra bald today. Yeah, this is like freshly shaved. So, didn't even give it like a day to grow in. Getting a bit of a cul-de-sac growing out. Got to trim my hair soon. I would be mildly curious to know what my hair would look like if I tried to grow it in at this point. But I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cursed. Mrs. MBG definitely wouldn't like it. I can tell you that. Chopper Eric is like, yes, dude, I love the people just coming in. And they're like, oh. I just assumed, Chopper Eric, I assume that's the sound you made when you entered the stream. You look mad normal, bro. Congrats. Thank you. Wow, that's such a great compliment, though. Boo Boo DeFoo. He's like, you look mad normal. Congratulations. I mean, I could look like a fucking weirdo, I guess. You know? That would be disappointing, wouldn't it? Colin Farrell is Bullseye. Yo, I should turn my light on. Nah, I'm not going to. It's the ambiance is nice right now. I think if I turn my light on, the hanging light, it would I think it would blind you guys. I really don't know why my head looks that shiny though. Like you would think I like polish my head or some shit. I don't. I don't polish my head. I'm not turning. No. You see a little bit. Turn a little bit. I got like I'm pretty sure I have like an indent in my skull though here. Maybe that's where the weirdness lies. Like, Boo Boo DeFoo, I might not be that normal. I'm pretty sure I have like look. It goes like... Is that normal? I think it's from wearing headsets my whole life. I've dented my skull. So... by the way, Armani Coleman, I didn't actually answer your super chat, but yeah, dude, the Game Awards, you're saying it's 14 days away. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, if we don't see Rise of Hydra at the Game Awards, something really wrong going on with that game. I got the headset then. How's Yote New Game Plus? It's okay. I haven't really made much progress. I did play a little bit of Yote on the portal today, but I'm gonna continue playing it, and yeah, it should. I don't know. I don't know how much easier it's gonna feel, or how much more quickly I'm gonna get through it now that I'm playing it on New Game Plus. But it does feel a bit daunting. I'm not gonna lie, because like I'm like, oh yeah, like. There's a lot. Like, there's a lot of story to this game. There's a lot to do. One of the things I'm not enjoying about New Game Plus so far is how it's like it keeps wanting me to go do this side content, and I'm like, but there's nothing for me to unlock as far as I'm aware. Like, I want to just do the story content. You know, I don't want to get distracted with the side stuff anymore. But the one No Reeler says, it's not shining that much, man. It's all good. Power Unlimited says, I have a dent in my head too. It's common and normal. Well, that's good. All right, I'm still normal. Good. Do you keep the hat on when you're off stream? No. No, to be honest, I just wear the hat because it feels, I don't know, it feels like a uniform at this point. Like people like put on a uniform to go to work. I don't know. It just feels like a part of the channel. I could try to get used to not streaming with a hat, but I don't know. I mean, no, God, could you imagine the Twitter clips, dude? people are so used to seeing me in Twitter clips. Like, that's the only way they see me. And I think the people who come across me that way, like, they genuinely don't know I'm bald. And they're going to be like, like, it's going to be genuine shock. We're like, who the fuck is that guy? Who is that? But yeah, I don't know. I've gotten so used to wearing it. I think the thing is, though, too, if I do start just not wearing a hat normally, then I'm not going to be able to call my annual Thanksgiving streams hats off to you. You know? There is that. Thank you, Boo Boo Defu. That's really nice. Late MBG stream. What a pleasant surprise. My baldness has had zero impact on Mr. B. Unless he's just realizing now. MRPD, you're saying, I think the big reveal at the Game Awards is going to be Half-Life 3. And it's a little bit of a letdown for me since the game caters to the PC crowd. We're definitely not seeing Saros or Wolverine. I'm not so sure. I could see Half-Life 3 showing up. But I think Sony will absolutely be at the Game Awards. Sony will definitely be at the Game Awards, dude. There's no chance they don't show up. I don't want to try to predict what they'll show up with, but they'll be there. Oh yeah, I can't believe it, dude. MRPD, I can't believe Capcom has held on to the Leon reveal this long. I'm kind of shocked. I am. I really thought that they would have revealed it by now, but they're really pushing it. They're going to do it at the Game Awards. MBG, The Shining must be the 4K quality. So I don't... Is it showing up as 4K for you guys, by the way? Like, is it giving you the option to watch this stream in 4K? Because I do have my camera now set to 4K. So I should be coming through in actual 4K. You should be seeing 4K baldness. My head is ray traced. I got that ray traced dome, bro. Path trace. And Corey the Legend Landiga, he's here. I just realized we didn't give Boss his treats. It's okay. You know, shh, it's okay. It's okay. Boss will get his treats. Don't worry, Corey. But today, he's got to take a break. Thank you, Corey. Corey comes in. He drops another 5 membership gifts for you guys.
I'm no hero. Never was. Never will be.
Really appreciate that support. We're now sitting at 57 members on the night. Corey says, what's up, fellow Baldy? This is the Bald Club. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay. Alright, I guess Boss is getting his treats. I'm gonna rename the channel to Bald Bound Gamers. Bald Bound Gamer. Bald Gaming Club. Bald Gamers, G-A-Y. Alright, boss. Come on. Right on time, Corey. Right on time, man. Hopefully Saros has co-op to launch. I gotta count out 10. Look, boss, I know it's Thanksgiving. I'll give you 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here you go, boss. There you go, bro. Alright. Hey, could you let Luna in? Mrs. MBG, if you're still there. Muscle Bald Gamer. Bald Muscle Gaming. Bald Muscle? Mrs. MBG, can you let Luna in? Alright. Here you go, Luna. There you go. I'll give you a couple more, Luna. Sorry, I'm just giving the cats treats now. MBG, why are you always trying to kill Superman? Really? You gotta give me the Lex Luthor? Can't be Kratos? Corey says, happy Thanksgiving, boss. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys got your treats. I got my eggnog. I'll have to trim my mustache, though, man. See, like, when I look at Kratos' mustache, like, it's cool looking. It's like, that's a really cool stash you got there. How do you, like, eat and drink stuff, though? You know? Maybe Eliza P. sequel, the director was talking about it. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Yeah, I loved Liza P. Getting nog on my stash. MBG is the shield. MBG is the shield, bro. Yeah. You got it. You got it. All right, let's see where we're at. Phantom Blade 0, Marvel Tokon, RE9, and Rise of Hydra are probably for sure locked in for trailers at the Game Awards. They all sound like safe bets. Especially Phantom Blade 0. The development team did promise that Phantom Blade 0 would get a release date before the end of the year. So I guess they really are going to push it to December. No, I did not play the Reanimal demo. You're saying it's awesome, though? MBG, I see why you're bald. Your hairline is all... Oh, yeah, dude, my hairline's, like, back here, bro. Jesus. My hairline's, like, back here. Like, it still comes out a little bit here. Like, I got the... But it's so thinned. Yeah, shit's, like, way back. I wish it would all just stop completely. Because, like, I hate the fact that you can still see a little bit. Even when I shave, you can still see a little bit. Like, look at that shit. I got, you know. But it's genetics, man. What are you going to do? Was there a time I could have saved my hair? Sure. Did I want to? No. No. MBG, you merely adopted the bald. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the cap until I was already a man. Payne was bald too, yeah. When did I go bald? Last week. Yeah, we'll see what's going... Yeah, MRPD, I don't know what's going on with Santa Monica. It kept seeming like they were going to do something this year. But... I have the Luthor Dome. Polygons, you're saying you have the General Zod beard. Really, you're saying the demo is better than the entirety of Little Nightmares 3? That's surprising. Portal Player says, I'm bald as heck too. It all went away 5 years ago. Digital Dude, do you still have a full head of hair, man? Be careful how you answer that, because I will hex you. I will hex you, Digital Dude. And next month, that hair's going to be gone, son. I'm just kidding. Chrome Dome. I mean, yeah, with the way it's shining. May as well be. No, I started going bald probably like 5-6 years ago. Like, that's, if I remember correctly. I think I started showing like the first signs maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. Slight, receding here and here. And And then I think like, I don't know, probably like 29. I don't know actually. What is the timeline of my balding? Well, I don't know, because like I still grew my hair out a little bit, but it was like one of these things where it's like, well, it's receding at a rapid rate. So it's like I'm not bald. It's like you are receding. I don't know. I mean, it was a while ago though. I remember I started to notice it, but then it really snowballed. That I do remember. Is it was like very quickly within a matter of like 2 or 3 years. It's like, and yeah. And so now, like, if I try to grow my hair out, I don't even grow hair. I have a big bald spot up top here. So, you know, Mrs. MBG, can you get Luna out again? I'm sorry. She's tearing up the carpet. She's being bad. Well, Digital Dude, your age doesn't determine necessarily if you're... How old do you think... You know I'm 32. You're saying, of course. I'm barely 27. Watch out, Digital Dude. It might sneak up on you, bro. No, I mean, if you're 27 and you haven't seen any signs of balding at all, I mean, I'm not going to say nothing will happen, but I mean, you'll probably be good for a while, I would assume. Yeah, see, that's funny. Early 90s gamer says it's all genetics. My dad went bald at 25. I'm 34 and still have my hair. Okay. She's so annoying, dude. She's so annoying. Oh, thank you. Tony Fitz says, Jesus, so it's been 5 years since the unboxing / face reveal. I know you're telling me, dude. I know. I can't believe it either. I don't know where the time is went. Just leave it open a crack, I guess. Alright. Polygons, you're saying, MBG, I was lucky to get most of my hair back after cancer in 2019. I still have most of it. I'm almost 43. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about the cancer pushing Polygons. That's rough, but that's good that you got it back though, you know? My 5 head started taking over when I was in my teens. You're saying you're 29 and your hairline is screwed. You just can't shave your head. You're not ready for that horror. It's probably not going to be as bad as you think. I remember when I first decided, because I think it was a little bit easier for me because I always had short hair for most of my life. I always got buzz cuts, like number 2, number 1 buzz cuts. So I was pretty much, for most of my life, I guess I was kind of bald. But my hair, when I was younger, grew in really quick. And I remember I was always told how thick it was. And then I was also told, like, enjoy it while it lasts. Because my father, you know, he lost his hair young, too. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's a flip of a coin. Hold on 1 second, guys. It's Luna. The reason why Luna is so annoying when she comes in here, and it's different from Boss and Leia, is she just wants to come in here, get her treats, and get out. Boss and Leia are okay hanging out in here, but what makes her so annoying is that if the other cats want to leave and they just like scratch the door once or twice, it's like, okay, I'll get up, I'll open the door, and they'll leave. She's weird. She gets all scared and just keeps running away and going into like the corner of the room, and it's like, I'm trying to do what you're asking me to do. Could you shut the door for me? Thank you. Oh, okay. Bro. Alright. Sorry. Alright. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, wow, okay. We've almost been streaming for 2 hours. I didn't realize that. I guess time flies when you're bald. All right, well, we'll hang out until I think about the 2 hour mark. That should be good. Digital Dude says, at least you can grow a beard. Yeah, true. I've never really grown my beard out super long. I wonder if I could at this point. I don't know. I just get really itchy, and I don't like it. I don't like the way, anytime I let my, anytime I let my beard start to grow out too much, I don't like the way it feels. But I do wonder if I could grow like a Kratos beard. Maybe I'll try. Maybe that's what I'll try to do. I don't know. Should we go for it? So, like, when I look at Kratos' beard, I'm looking at the poster, like, does that require a lot of maintenance? I don't know. Does he shape his beard? Or do you think his beard just grows in naturally like that? It looks like it's shaped up a little bit. Luna's always trying to fight Boss, dude. Boss doesn't like it. Boss gets annoyed and gets upset. Mega Champ says, just finished my Thanksgiving dinner and came to chill, LOL. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Well, thanks for stopping by, Mega Champ. I appreciate it. MBG, do you think PlayStation is scared to death of the Steam machine? No, I don't think so. I think PlayStation's paying attention, just like everybody else, like what's going on over here. What's going on with the Steam machine. But I think ultimately Sony probably looks at it as like, you know. I think if the Steam machine came out and then sold like 30 million units, I think Sony would be like, hold on though. Hold on. Grow my beard out till the new year, see what length it'll be then. What products does Kratos use? Well, he is a god. Maybe he doesn't have to use anything. Alright, let me see here. Oh my god. How bright is that? That's so bright. Dude, this screen is so bright. Oh, hold on, look at this. Control Resonant has been trademarked in Europe. The sequel to Control and a film/TV adaptation are in development. Interesting. Nothing's going to beat the almighty KFC console. I do agree. I do agree. All right. Let me get out of here. Daniel, you're saying MBG, I'm thinking Expedition 33 may win all the nominations. It could. Yeah. I think there's a pretty good chance that Expedition 33 will sweep it. It seems like it's that type of game. I'd be happy for it. MBG, realistically, the Steam machine will sell around 5 to 10 million tops. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big seller. I think the people who get it will be very happy with it, mostly. And it will have a really enthusiastic fan base, like the Steam Deck does, but I don't think it's going to do mass market numbers. I don't think they're trying. I don't know if Valve could even produce hardware at a scale like that, you know, without potentially running into some problems. I don't know that they're necessarily equipped for that. Hold on, what's going on over here? Boss, you good, man? Are you good? Kratos uses the blood of his enemies. That's unsettling. Competition makes us stronger. Tony Fitz, you're thinking Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Gen Edition trailer at the Game Awards? I mean, I could see it potentially, but they got to make sure not to open with the Rockstar logo, though. Could you imagine they show the Rockstar logo and everybody thinks it's GTA and it's not? Oh, man. Jeff Keighley's going to need heavy security leaving that night. That's a good question, Daniel. You're asking, do I think the Steam machine could outsell the next Xbox? Yeah, I do. I really think the next Xbox is going to price so many people out where they're going to be like, yeah, I'm not buying that. Because I think, a lot of people forget that Xbox sales fell off a cliff while the Series S was still like $300, like well before the price raises occurred, and people just like weren't buying it. So if you figure half the Xbox consoles sold this generation were sold at a $300 price point, $350, the other half were sold at a $500 price point. How many Xboxes do you think are really going to be sold at like a $1,000 or $1,200 price point? I think that number is probably less than 5 million, 7 million, probably less than that. I don't even know if it would hit 5 million, to be honest. And when you have something like the Steam machine there, it's like, well, people might just gravitate towards that instead. I don't know. They were saying $1,000, and oh yeah, true. Yeah, the RAM, the price increases of the RAM is really this seems to be a kind of wild card that nobody expected. That's throwing everybody for a loop. And I think the whole thing is we don't know how long that's going to last for. We don't know if that's going to last for like 6 months, if it's going to last for a year, multiple years. I guess it really depends on how long it's going to take all these data centers to be built up, Valve is a very good platform, but they're still super new to the hardware game. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I get. They do a pretty good job with their hardware that they do produce, but yeah, this is where I feel like Sony being in the hardware game, and also, being like an electronics company, but being in the hardware game for 30 plus years, in gaming, I feel like that's definitely something. They have a level of expertise there that I don't think it would necessarily be easy, even for a company like Valve, to try to, combat. Not at first, anyway. Yeah, I mean, if Sony stocked up that much, Wes, they will probably be good. If they stocked up enough for 12 months, that would be crazy. The next Xbox is also going to PC. They're done with traditional console. Yeah, pretty much. It's I don't know. Corey says, enjoy your turkey for your month late Thanksgiving. Yeah, we had our Thanksgiving dinner earlier. It was good. My father-in-law always does the cooking, and he always does a good job. He, like I say, smoked a ham, which was really good. Also did a turkey, which was good. Mashed potatoes, corn, green bean casserole, stuffing, and a bunch of other stuff. So it was a lot. Oh, Corey is Canadian. Indeed, he is. Hey. Canadian, eh? MBG RAM prices going to 500% is crazy. It is. It feels like this RAM situation is going to break everything. I'm not going to lie. I feel like we were on the brink during the pandemic. And then we were on the brink again during well, I mean, we're still kind of suffering, but like the tariff situation. And then now this happens. And it doesn't really have anything to do with the tariffs. It's because of the data centers. And it's like, now we're really on the brink again. Like, it feels like everything is trying to kill, like, hardware in gaming. Canada had the first Thanksgiving. Y'all were late. Yeah. We're late. AI is why? Yeah, it's because they're building these AI data centers. From what I looked into, there's all different types of data centers, but in this case, it's like, yeah, AI is literally to blame. The tariff situation, it seemed like it was a lot of, from my understanding, it's like people were trying to telegraph. You know, they're like, okay, well, and predict. Like, this is gonna, like, how bad is it gonna be? And I think it's been, there has been some level of impact, but I don't think it's been as bad. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm out of touch with this. I haven't really been following it as much, though. But I don't think it's been like as cataclysmic, I guess you could say, as people have been making it sound. To whereas I feel like with this RAM situation for the tech sector in particular, like, this actually does seem like it could genuinely be cataclysmic. You know? It's like, I mean, it's like the only affordable device. What about Nintendo, though? What's going on with Nintendo? Does Nintendo have to worry about the RAM situation? Maybe the Switch 2 might get a price hike as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do there. MRPD says, I'm also from... Wow, I got a lot of Canadians here. I'm also from Canada, and we had it last month. I had my first 2 Thanksgiving dinners ever this year, and I gotta say, stuffing or whatever they call it is trash. I agree, MRPD. I don't like stuffing. I don't like it. Not a fan. Never liked stuffing. Steven, you're saying a lot of BS. Yeah, I stopped following most stuff, man. I can't keep up with it. The amount of stuff that the amount of information that I've encountered in the last year and a half, and the way it made me feel about feeling nervous, feeling anxiety, feeling like something's wrong, just for it to be nothing. Or people we just moved on, and I'm like, well, what about that thing I was supposed to be? What about that thing you told me like a month ago I was supposed to be super worried about? It's like, oh yeah, no, that doesn't matter anymore. We're worried about this now. We're talking about this now, and I'm like, okay, like I can't keep up with it. Big Canadian turnout, yeah, absolutely. No worries though, unless the bombs get launched and T-800 blueprints are discovered. For now, yeah, I think we're okay for now. Bro, I will tell you, the AI data centers, though, are really giving me, like, Metal Gear Solid 4 vibes, big time. You stocked up on DDR5 RAM? Like, you personally, Steven, you stocked up on it? Really? Mr. B says he likes stuffing. OCDXN says, I'm Canadian, too. I never had good stuffing. I don't even like the name. I don't want to eat something that's called stuffing. Don't you want to eat this delicious stuffing? Don't you want to stuff yourself with this stuffing? I mean, that's a way. That's marketing right there. I could market stuffing. Crude ID. Us Canadians pay $100 Canadian for games. No joke. Yeah. Corey says Edmonton. Edmonton right here, boys. I have an aunt that lives in Canada. We don't talk anymore, but I think she's a citizen now. I'm not sure. You know, some of my favorite people are from Canada, like Keanu Reeves and Logan. Hot take, Canadian pizza chains are better than America. Argue with a wall, fellas. I mean, dude, I've never been to Canada, but I'd love to try Canadian pizza at some point. Listen, if I open a P.O. box, do not send me Canadian pizza. I'm not eating it. Because it's just, you know, I'm going to get that. I don't want to die of food poisoning, so I don't care if it's like it's freeze dried or some shit. I don't know. I'm good. I'm not eating it. And it's silent. Tony Fitz says he says he can't believe what he's hearing in relation to the stuffing topic. Oh, Steven, you're building more PCs, bro. You're saying you got 3 PCs, or you're building 3 PCs, got SSDs, just need 1 power supply. Nice, Steven. You got a whole thing going on there. That's smart, though, that you stocked up on the RAM. You now know someone who can play Kratos in the next big screen adaptation. Just need to grow that beard. Yeah, I gotta work on my... Boy. What's another Kratos line? Death can have me. See, I'm no Christopher Judge, bro. Christopher Judge has like the craziest voice. His voice is ridiculously deep. But like naturally deep. Death can have me when it earns me. Boy! Deadpool's also Canadian. Can't imagine how much GTA 6 will cost. Yeah, where we live, we have, I don't know, MRPD, you might be surprised, like, where we live, it's pretty much known to be, like, the pizza place in America. I don't live in New York, but, you know, there's places around here that some are considered, like, the best, I don't know, ever. I don't know, man. Like, I'm weird, though. Like, we just had Domino's yesterday, and I'm like, yo, Domino's fucking hits, man. Like, I don't know why people talk about Domino's like it's bad or it's shit. I'm like, dude, Domino's is amazing. Like, well, I don't know what the fuck y'all were going on about, but Domino's is awesome. I don't know what to say after that. You know, I like Domino's. Maybe yesterday's Domino's was just particularly good. It was really good. I think I really like their sauce. I like their sauce, and their crust is pretty decent. They do that kind of like garlic crust. Thank you, Ramify. Thank you. MRPD says I'm from Toronto area. We have nice spots down here. Steven says should have invested in AMD when it was $2. I suck, but live and learn. Yeah, right. It's always hard. I mean, I don't really invest. Maybe one day I will, but that's like one of the reasons why I never really wanted to, because it seems really difficult to determine really like what's the smart thing to invest in. There is like a level of luck, you know, where it's very, very difficult to predict. Bro, Domino's never disappoints. I don't know if you have it, but the lava cakes. Mrs. MBG loves the lava cakes. I love them too. They are really good. Do you know the best dessert, though? Like, from any of these places. The Applebee's triple chocolate meltdown. Oh man, okay. I'm not sure what kind of crack they're sprinkling on that, but it's bad. It's bad, man. Like it's one of those things where, like, if it's like your last meal type thing, it's like I think I'm gonna order at least 2 of those. They're so good. Gothmog says he wishes he had bought AMD stock when it was $20 before Ryzen launched. Yeah, I was worried about that too, Daniel. Like you're saying, if RAM prices don't go down, the PS6 could be affected possibly. Yeah, I don't know, man. So Sony's already got enough working against them going into the next gen. I wish I invested in Amazon stock when it was 4 cents. You had 50K. Oh man, Steven. Yeah, that's painful, man. That's like one of the reasons why if I were to try to like get serious about investing, that's tough. That's tough to know. Like if you just stuck with it, or got, you know, if you got the right stock, or you didn't pull it, be a multi-millionaire. Do I like sushi? No, I do not. I don't eat sushi. Not. I mean, to be honest though, like I never really had sushi. Like I've had a ton of seafood, but I've never just like properly had sushi, and I don't know if I would like it or not, to be honest. I'm assuming I probably would. I like seafood, but MRPD says he wishes he invested in Bitcoin, but was too busy akimbo pistoling people in MW2. I was also a child. Remember the akimbo shotguns or whatever? Were they shotguns? I remember they were like totally overpowered. They basically broke the game. Should have invested in Nintendo during the Wii U era. Yeah. Well, I guess there's like a level of faith to it, you know? I think it's like you have to have some type of faith in these companies and what their plans are and their management, and like they're gonna turn it around, you know? Like I'm not a Sony investor, but I don't know if I would have invested. Like if I had money to invest right now, I don't know that I would. And I'm you know, I'm not giving advice or anything like that. I'm just speaking randomly. I don't know that I would invest in Sony, which is funny because like I'm not confident in how they're gonna grow the business. I'm confident in their ability to do well, you know, where it's like keep making good games, keep doing good with PlayStation. But in terms of like where they go from here, I don't know. But it's never too late to invest in stock. True. Landscore, what's up, man? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, we'll probably be wrapping this up soon. It is getting a little bit late. Chris Brown says, I'm Jim Ryan. He says it like he's Batman. I'm Jim Ryan. A lot of people invested in AI before the big boom. Yeah, I could see why that would be a big one. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The stock market it just seems so unpredictable to me. And I don't know, I've never, like, it's not gambling, of course. Well, it can turn into gambling if you're like a day trader or whatever, but I don't know. I view myself as the type of person where like I would struggle if I lost like a bunch of money because I'm just like, oh, you idiot, you know, like how could you be so stupid and think that would, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, maybe I'm not even gonna risk it. But you know, I got some debt I'm in anyway, you know, and I got to get out of that debt first. Once that eventually happens, you know, then I'll probably look more into it. Steven, you're all the way in it, dude. You're all the way in it then. Mr. B, you're saying you don't know if you got a PS5, but you're happy with your PS5? Wait, sorry. You don't know if you get a PS6. I don't know if I'll get a PS5, but I'm happy with my PS5. All right, MRPD, thanks for hanging out, bro. Hope your workout went well. If you put 10,000 in Nvidia in 2016, it'd be worth 7 million today if you wrote it out all the way through. Yeah, that's crazy. It's stuff like that that's like nuts to me. Like, I can't imagine what that must feel like if you are that person, but you have to, patience is everything, you know, from what I can tell. Because you have to have the discipline to not touch that for that entire time. And the temptation, you know, I guess you have to know what you're aiming for. We all have debt, MBG. Yeah. I want to be completely debt free though. It's not easy. I mean, I've made mistakes with money. You know, everybody I think does, but it's one of the, you know, it's always hindsight 2020 where I look back and I'm like, damn, dude. Like, I look back at like the last 10 years and like things I definitely would have done a little, if not a lot differently, at least a little differently. And so my hope is eventually, I don't know, eventually things will work out the way they're supposed to work out. I don't know. I don't know if I actually believe that or not, but I'll tell myself that, you know. It's like you said, you live and you learn. You figure it out. Learn some things the hard way. Sometimes you learn it pretty smoothly, but aim for the bush. Oh, I understood that reference, Chris. I understood that reference. Aim for the bushes. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. We're in the age of acquiring assets. Daniel says, MBG, I will probably get a PS6 at launch since it may go up in price later. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is that. There is that. As long as the mistake isn't too severe, they're genuine learning moments. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're talking about like some mistakes that are just, some mistakes are so bad where it's like, okay, this is like a, you know, permanent damage has been done, perhaps. Forgive yourself for not having foresight to see what now looks obvious in hindsight. Boy. Need that Kratos, that 1,000-year-old Kratos wisdom. Say, I'm glad me and my wife bought a big house for cheap years ago. Now it's impossible to buy a house. Yeah, well, that's the one thing. We don't have, like... Me and Mrs. MBG don't have a big house. Like, it's big enough. I'd say it's a... I think it's more on the smaller end. It's... Because I don't even want to say it's, like, modest. I mean, you could call it modest, maybe. But I think our house is definitely on the smaller end. And, yeah, when we bought it, we got it at a pretty good price. And wasn't necessarily, like, a fixer-upper, but it definitely had certain qualities that were like, okay. Like, the person who lived here before, like, did such weird shit. And we're even to this day, we're still finding, like, weird shit. You know? There's no way Fred Vance is like, MBG, I'm gonna clip this snippet and post saying you just lost your hair over Xbox. Xbox did this to me. That's how much they stressed me, man. Ramify says, I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly. But yeah, I will say I'm glad that we bought this house, you know. I was kind of an idiot. You know, I left it all up to Mrs. MBG because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know nothing about nothing, you know. But I don't know. It gets into a whole thing. I came from like a strange place, but I remember before me and Mrs. MBG got this house, we were living in an apartment, and I was grateful for it. You know, like we were there for like 2 years. I was grateful because I'm like, finally, I'm out on my own. But I fucking hated it at the same time. I'm like, dude, I remember like the people above me were so loud and obnoxious and annoying, and I'm like, I would get so mad. I was like, can't wait till we get a house. But then when we got a house, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize how difficult it is to be a homeowner. I'm still failing as a homeowner, dude. You know, like I'm not a very handy person. I am lazy as well. Like lazy in the sense of like, it's not that I won't do things, but like I have to, it's because I'm an all or nothing type of person. I don't know how to moderate, where if there's like a project that has to be done and it's like definitely a lot, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just do it all at once and basically like destroy myself in the process. And it's like, okay, well, you know, this is something that's going to take weeks to get done, you know, chip away at it. And so I end up always kind of having this mentality of like, so I have to have like a super high level of motivation, because I know that it's like, once you go in there, you ain't coming out until the job's done. And the few times where I've taken on some projects with the help of my father-in-law of doing more difficult stuff that was going to take weeks, it drove me nuts. It just drove me nuts, dude. I'm like, but why can't it be done now? Like, why can't I finish this in like the next 3 days? Why can't we just get it done? It's like, it doesn't work like that. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really built for it, I guess. I don't know. I have a weird personality, I suppose. MBG, I'm going to start collecting Xbox Controller Edition consoles. Don't ask why. I just am. I'm not going to ask, Chris. I'm not going to ask. You worked for Granger Industrial Supplies. I should keep the 200 stock that they gave me. Or I should have kept it and invested in them too. I learned. Now my wife is investing in her company. It paid off. Lumbago. It's my lumbago, bro. Oh, that's funny, dude. I'm not going to ask, Chris. I'm not. I mean, feel free to share, bro. Feel free to share if you want. Actually, don't, because I think this is where we're going to wrap it up. This stream definitely went a little bit longer than I thought it would, though. I was going to keep it on the shorter side, but yeah, it is getting late, and I want to be able to get a little bit of gaming in, hang out with Mrs. MBG, you know. So, guys, I think that's going to conclude this Hats Off to You Thanksgiving 2025 Hangout stream. I really appreciate you guys showing up. I was reading Matt's chat as I was talking. Matt, I appreciate you stopping in, bro. We are ending it now, though. But before I go, I do want to thank you guys so much for the support. We had people coming in, dropping membership gifts. Corey dropped some. Steven did some heavy lifting. Big MP stopped by, did some heavy lifting. If you dropped any super chats, thank you guys so much. So I'm not going to say when we're going to do another stream. It may be tomorrow. It might not be till Sunday. All I know is right now, gaming news is like dead. Like I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I know it's like a holiday week, at least in the US, but man, gaming news is like dead right now. It's kind of weird. So, especially with PlayStation. So we'll probably come back on Sunday. If something happens tomorrow, then maybe. But Steven, you like the mic? Yeah, I've been messing with it and adjusting it. So I'm glad it sounds good. Yeah, I was this close, dude. I was this close to returning it because I was getting frustrated. I'm like, I'm just unlucky and I can't have a good mic like this for some reason. But I'm glad I stuck with it, figured it out. You know, my IQ drops when I get angry, bro. Go figure. And Fred Vance. ADHD Fred, bro. Fred ADHD Vance. He says, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Well, you too, Fred. And he drops 5 more membership gifts for you guys to close out the stream, which is very kind of you, Fred. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so for those of you who drop membership gifts, you know the deal. You guys power the channel. You allow me to do this. I'm extremely grateful. I mean, you know, the whole point of the stream is literally hats off to you guys. It's a big thank you from me, Mrs. MBG, my family, and anybody else in the community that can partake in the member content and get those member badges, check out the members lounges, watch Morning with the Misses. Maybe they can't afford a membership, but you guys are coming in clutch, gifting those memberships for them, and again, powering the channel. So thank you so much for that. I know I thank you guys all the time, but it's especially important and pertinent to do so on Thanksgiving. So really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. And I'll just add that to the counter so you can see where we ended. Fred brought us to 62 on the night. Love to see it. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right. Well, please enjoy the rest of your night. I don't know what time it is. What time is it in Canada right now? I don't know. It's the middle of the day in Canada? No. I don't know, man. But I just hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, you're welcome, Fred. Yeah, and I hope to do more stuff too. I think I'll say this last thing before I head out. I think that in evaluating, we still have one more month, obviously, before the year's over. But in evaluating where we are on the channel and the way things have been going, it seems like the time to start doing some other things. And by other things, I'm not gonna like say what the, you know, I don't even have any like plans per se, but just starting to maybe, you know, try to become even more community driven if possible. I mean, think of things like Discord. People have been asking for a Discord and stuff like that, and I'm just, you know, I've been so hesitant to do that, but something like it feels big to me. I know it's not that big of a deal, but something like that I think a lot of people would end up appreciating. I do have that second channel that I'm gonna see what we do with it. My thought is I'm gonna make that second channel a clips channel, maybe shorts as well. I'm gonna have, I hate to say it, God, if it's like, it's not my choice, but I'm gonna have no choice but to start doing shorts. I have no choice. YouTube is punishing me, dude. YouTube is absolutely they're dropping the hammer. They've been dropping the hammer. If you don't do short form content, you get punished. YouTube's greatest imperative is to compete with TikTok. So it sucks, you know. You don't like the music, Prince? I'm just looking. What do you mean you don't like the music, Prince? What? I'm offended, bro. I'm offended. Perfect Image, you're saying, can I be a mod for the Discord? You're saying how to create and monetize it? You can monetize a Discord? Wait, can you? Get Discord and I'm gonna send you stuff. What do you mean, Steven? What do you mean send me stuff? See, I don't understand. I don't understand Discord. People, like, you guys are saying things about Discord and I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know how this works. I'm getting old, dude. I swear, I'm 32. I feel like I've lived 10 lifetimes. And I don't get it. I don't get it. The one who really loves the music. Dro loves the music. Honestly, I'm more active on Discord, so that's something I could potentially join. Yeah. I mean, if we do it, it'll probably be a members Discord as like a kind of, you know, he knows the way. Listen. Well, I've been talking to Mrs. MBG about that, and, you know, I think we're Steven's like, bro, I'm 55. Steven knows how to work Discord better than I do. Guys, I've been lying to you about my age. I'm actually 63. I'm just kidding. No. Be like, damn, dude, you're pretty good for a 63-year-old. Pretty good looking. Well, stuff like that, you know? I just want to... I'm going to have to start branching out a little bit. I may try to make a play for Twitch again. I'm not sure. That's like the big thing that's been lingering in the back of my mind. It's really been kind of sticking in my head that, I mean, I love YouTube. I'm very thankful for YouTube. And YouTube is my main platform. I don't think that'll ever change. But just the amount of people that I encounter, like, bro, why are you not streaming on Twitch too? And I don't know. I was for like a week, and I was this close to getting monetized, and I stopped it because I'm like, this is difficult. This is more difficult than I thought. I'm not used to multi-streaming, and everything looks different. It's stressing me the hell out. But like, I don't know. The thing is, like, once it becomes monetized, then I'm like committed to it, you know? Once I ask people to start, you know, subbing and shit, I can't just abandon. I mean, I could, but it would upset people. Like, then I would just end up walking away from it and be like, sorry. So I have to really think about that as well. I don't know. I want to find ways to, if not grow, just, you know, look for other opportunities, I suppose, alongside what we're doing here. Which I guess that is growth, but all right. I'm just rambling at this point. Steven, your son's on Twitch? Nice. Yeah. I mean, Twitch was overwhelming when I went to go use it. I'm like, damn, dude, this is very different. I am so used to, like, stubbornly used to YouTube, dude, that anything else feels like, what is this? Get this out of my face. In the lighting, you look like you're one bad day from becoming a villain. Come on. Make my day. It's gonna happen. The villain arc is coming. The lighting has changed, though, over the course of the stream. I don't know what's up with that. That's weird. Anyway, Prince, thank you. Saying your young Kratos MBG, spitting image. Wait, Muhammad comes in and just simply says, your hair. And that's it. That'll be the last chat. Muhammad, I'm so sorry. So sorry I had to find out this way. All right, guys. I was supposed to end it like 5 minutes ago. That's it. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening or night. I will catch you guys in the next stream, probably on Sunday. All right. Just make sure you have notifications turned on. Come back and check on the channel just in case we do something tomorrow or Saturday. Probably Sunday. All right. Thank you guys again. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, stay bald, my friends. Stay bald.